Tonight, President Trump reflected on his first year back in office and gave a preview of what's ahead.
His address to the nation came as he turned up the heat on Venezuela. Nancy Cordes reports from the White House.
I am bringing those high prices down and bringing them down very fast.
Speaking from the White House diplomatic room, President Trump argued the first year of his second term has been historic.
Wages are going up much faster than inflation. How big is that? Very importantly, there are more people working today than at any time in American history.
The speech came at the end of a somber day. Trump saluting at Dover Air Force Base as the bodies of 2 Iowa National Guard members and a civilian translator were returned to U.S. soil after an attack in the Syrian desert this weekend.
3 great people.
Trump also ratcheted up pressure on Venezuela, announcing a total and complete blockade of all sanctioned oil tankers going into and out of that country.
Just a blockade. We're not going to let anybody going through that shouldn't be going through.
Venezuela's president, Nicolas Maduro, called it reckless and a violation of international law. His defense minister said the country would not be intimidated. But Venezuela's coastline is now ringed by 11 U.S. warships, with 15,000 troops in the region. Trump called it, quote, the largest armada ever assembled in the history of South America. The U.S. already seized 1 oil tanker last week.
A blockade is an act of war. I mean, it's like classic definition by all accounts.
Washington State Congressman Adam Smith and other House Democrats forced a vote this evening on a measure that would have required Trump to get congressional approval for his military campaign. The resolution narrowly failed.
It sure looks like he's trying to accomplish regime change in Venezuela, and that he's willing to go to war to accomplish that, all without any congressional authorization.
Late this afternoon, we learned that Dan Bongino, the deputy FBI director, will soon leave his post after less than a year on the job. Bongino, a former Secret Service agent, was the first deputy director in modern times without experience as an FBI agent. President Trump said Bongino wants to return to his conservative radio empire.
Nancy Cordes at the White House. Thank you, Nancy.